Hello everyone, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So in the last episode we started building our latrine, so the dupes have a better place to go poop, and so we can remove those outhouses. So now let's continue by putting on the plumbing. But the way that I like to do this is I like to make a closed system. So basically we're gonna fill it up with water and then just let it cycle on its own. And so the way that works is we will have two sieves right here, and the dirty water will come in from one sieve and any excess will move to the other. And then the water just cycles. And since the laboratory make more water than is put into them, we also need a way to remove the excess. For that we actually need to do this research. We need a hydroponic farm. So let's see what we are currently researching. If we are okay, so we're done with research. So we're gonna go into agriculture for the hydroponic farm. So we can place one, and the way that this works is any excess water, any dirty water that goes into this filter moves on as clean water. Any excess that doesn't get into the machine while it's working goes to the second one, and then anything that's basically extra simply bypasses and it will move to the hydroponic planters, where we will have these guys. The timber requires nutrient water in order to grow, and we need the timber fiber for the atmosuits later on. So we'll be growing our own fiber, even though that's not really a good source of fiber for atmosuits. It's some, so it will help with the natural. These guys will not grow anymore here because the temperature is too high. Okay, so they're done with that. Let's put some wiring in. We also need to fill the system with water, so this will be a temporary piping. We need power for the pump as well. Okay. Can this guy dig through this? I guess they cannot yet dig through this stuff. Well, they should be able to. Anyway, we'll get the piloting skill for pay because she'll be going into suit wearing. Morale is not yet looking good. We'll actually use these plants here to make a natural reserve. But before we do that, we need to we'll remove this from there. Basically, we're gonna build the research center right here. research. So we can make the hydroponic farm now. Let's see what else. We'll just continue advanced power regulation and low resistance conductors until we decide we need something else to research. So we'll build a supercomputer here, research station. Let's put some lighting on. And of course we don't want the light to just be on all the time, only when the duplicate is working. Once that's done, once this is done, we'll remove this too. Okay, so you can go, and you can go. You don't need these two pieces of wire, and we don't need this tile. So now, what we're gonna do is we'll enclose this area. So we can make our natural reserve. We want it to end somewhere down here. We're gonna place a mesh tile right here. Okay, let's see what we get. So Ari is a really nice builder that can carry a bunch of materials for his building projects. I don't like allergies because I like to put flowers inside the base for morale, but he's not going to like that. We don't need any of this. We're just gonna take the coal. Let's finish enclosing this area. And we need to build the sign. Let's see. We need to cut this to 120 tiles in order to be a reserve. Okay, so we now have a natural reserve which will give us +6 to morale. Basically we want this area to have this morale bonus because duplicates go up and down here to get to their living spaces, to get to the bathroom, to get to the bottom portion of the base, to the upper portion of the base, and this ensures they get higher morale bonus from it. Let's get in here to dig out this plant because we need the seeds. Our food is still looking really bad, and we also need to start insulating the bottom portion. So what I'm going to do is I will build a small tunnel down here. Basically this will be a carbon dioxide sink for now. As well as down here we may place some co-generators, but we want them to be away from the upper portion of the base so it doesn't get too hot in here. We do have to enclose this area, it's already getting too hot. Let's see if we can make more rooms here. guess this will be the wall. I need to make sure to get rid of this hydrogen pocket. Let's take these two. So research is done. I would like the automatic dispenser so we can start moving some of this debris. While it's lying on the floor, it gives negative morale, like negative decor, which doesn't help with morale. And we'll insulate this area from the vent. I will probably dig down here before I enclose this area in order to get some of the copper ore. So let's get this. Deconstruct this. Connect this area. And so now the water will just move around in this closed system. This part will fill up, and until we get the plant to eat all the excess water, it will start to get back up. So we need to get in here as well. We can do this from this area, I guess. Let's see. Or we can make a liquid lock right here and get out of this part of this area. So let's do that. We're really on the edge of Kauris. So we don't want to take another duplicant because we cannot feed them anymore. We take the pipsqueak. We can use it at some point, probably. Let's enclose this area. Try to keep the pipsqueak in here. put the other codes in here. These guys are really nice for food, but they require sulfur. Maybe we can wild plant them using the pip, but that will require some planning. Maybe we can do a farm right here. We need these natural tiles so the pip can plant those. So let's enclose this area. Actually, let's see how tall we want it to be. Basically, this is the ground. Okay, this will do nice. So let's make the dispenser. We can probably make a room here. So what we'll do is we are going to do a small drop, because decor items only have 2 tiles of influence. They don't have a 4 tile of influence, so if they're down here, they're only gonna have 2 tiles of influence. The one they sit on and the one on top. So if all of this debris goes down here, the curve here will improve, and that's how we're going to change some of this redness over here. We actually need to research ranching. We don't have a rancher, but we'll make a temporary one. So we want sweep only. We give all except for the polluted stuff, and eventually here in the consumable ores there will be bleach stone. We wouldn't want them to pick up that. We're gonna start clearing on low priority the bedrooms and the bathroom. And so whenever the dupes don't have anything to do, they'll come here and drop some of this stuff. None of these duplicates are especially amazing, so we'll just grab some more joyseed. Let's see who has some skills to spend. So Katalin is our electrical engineer. I actually like to put suit wearing on everyone, just so they can run around quickly. But for now our diggers are going to go for digging and a little bit of building. Everyone else are going towards suit wearing for now. I will need to pick up a dedicated farmer, which will also do some of the ranching initially. Let's see, maybe we'll do smelting and some of the far pulse action. Dupes can move around quickly. We wanna enclose this area because it's getting hot. Let's do this. So the dupes can come in and do this. We will reclaim some of the upper part as well. Maybe this area over here. Like actually over here. All the way to up here. Maybe like that. We can do maybe ranches in here later on in the game. No, I don't think we can move the pipsqueak without a rancher. Yeah, we need a rancher. So that will wait for now. We definitely need a rancher, cause farmer, I'm sorry, because all these plants are sitting here unfarmed and our food supplies is getting low. We need to get to timber rate quickly, because we're gonna get backed up in a couple of cycles. You guys need to hurry up with this. We'll start building the ladder down.
No.
So I guess this will be our base. Let's stop them from pouring more water in here. Now we have to figure out how to get in here. Let's just dig through this area. Maybe we'll undig some timber reed seeds. So, no one good enough for a farmer. That's really bad. So, we're not gonna take any of this. We actually need to first insulate this side. Let's prioritize digging here because our water is starting to get backed up. I want them to dig out. Oh, we have hydrogen, natural gas guys are in here. That's really nice. We can use that for power. And we also have some wizards. Eventually, once we start ranching some of the Dracos, so we have phosphorite, we will use the wizards to cool down all the hot oxygen we'll be making. They have trouble breathing in here, so maybe have them dig this out. Okay, we have our tumbleweed seed. Let's plant it in here so we can start consuming some of the excess water. Okay, let's plant it. We'll have the dupes dig out down here and see what else we'll uncover. Let's put priority on this so they get the plant quicker. Nice. Okay, it will grow. It actually requires at least 22 degrees. So it will now consume the water, the excess water. Insulation up here is going well. This guy got trapped in a really nice way. How do we build this without letting the polluted oxygen here? Guess we'll build this tile first, and then this one. Let's open these doors so the dudes don't waste time getting through them, except for this one. So let's see if we get that rancher, that farmer. We don't have one. No farming skill. So we take the sandstone. One of the hatches died and dropped some meat. Let's not allow them to eat that. We'll make barbecue out of it. We are not researching anything, so let's see. Air systems. We will need an electrolyzer soon. We don't need one anytime soon, but we will need eventually. For now we have plenty of algae. Let's have them dig this way. Our first barbecue is ready. We can continue digging this way, guys. More ice over here. Finish insulating this part. Come on, you just have to get to the oxalite and you have plenty of oxygen. We actually have to remove this. We don't need them to use them anymore. We actually got our first harvest out of the timber reed. That's really nice. We're not doing research again. So I don't think. Yeah, let's go for hazard protection and do some atmosuits. We will need this pretty soon, especially if we wanna go and obtain the natural gas geyser. Isolating the entire base always takes a lot of time, but that's how I like to run it, and then just deal with heat that comes from sources like this. We will eventually remove this part once we get another source of power. I was going to build co-generators here, but we'll just go for the natural gas. We'll see. Maybe we'll need some co-generators. I don't think we can use this quick enough. Once we start using atmosuits, we'll need a dedicated oxygen pump to give oxygen to the suits. The suits need power, so this one manual will not cut it. Another pot, let's see. So we have a farmer, he has green thumb, which is excellent, which means that gives him up to +6 in farming. We don't care about the other traits. He's squeamish, we don't care about that, and narcoleptic, he will just do farming, so we don't care. He will sleep on the job. So let's remove all farming from everyone, and just Joshua will be doing all the farming. And initially, actually we'll set him ranching as higher priority, and once he gets his second skill, he'll get ranching skill, so he can get the pip up. Let's distribute these skill points. Our first suit wearer is paid. What is range job? You are a builder. So we did get another builder, okay. Then we move into building. Get him a hut. We definitely need more of this. So let's build some. We're not gonna be relying on any of this anymore. Just remove it, kill off the shine bugs. Wow, this one just ran for it. Was so hungry, just sprinted to the phosphorite. So let's plant some more new wood. Okay, they killed off the shambucks so they don't get down here and annoy us. We're starting the atmosphere research. So now we just dig down here and finish reclaiming this area. Rain is doing a good job at building this. I just put nerf tile here. Our research is done. We're not gonna do any research for now. We will let our research help with the building tasks. Do some supplying. We're starting to do well on new wood. We also undig a lot of macroot, and we'll actually not allow them to eat it anymore. We'll just store it as backup. Another pot. So let's see. Banshee has amazing suit wearing skill. So she was sprinting all over the place. That's a good supplier. We'll take her, even though we're not doing amazingly on calories. And also our oxygen supply will start to struggle a little bit. She'll prioritize all the supplying tasks, and let's get her a carrying hut. Everyone else continues on suit wearing, but we'll get some building on our diggers. Ryan can be our demolisher, since that's his primary goal. So we found a hermit place. We're not gonna be getting to it anytime soon though. So nothing very interesting in here. We'll dig out these plants because we'll need the seeds eventually. We'll start going down towards the gas geyser. We're still doing good now. Let's see what blueprint we get. Okay, I don't have that. It's not an amazing looking lamp, but at least it's a new item. I used to have just the... Well, actually I have good assortment of lamps, but now I have this one as well. Like, we can eventually use that in the bathroom. Not gonna spend any power on that for now. And someone is trapped. How did you get in here, dude? Okay, let's have him dig his way out. He actually died. Okay. I don't like that particular part of the game. It tells you so late when someone is trapped and in trouble. He didn't have enough time to dig himself out. Well, anyway, we're not gonna reload the game. We'll just suffer his death. Let's build him a grave. Maybe right here. Let's see. Down here. Hopefully we don't fill this place up. But now we need a new gear builder, because Frankie was one of our mains. Okay, so they left Frankie. Now they are going to go and mourn him. Let's seal this place off. Hopefully no one else dies in here. We'll make a liquid lock here. We'll build this entire area to clear the polluted oxygen, so only natural gas is left. There is some polluted oxygen in here, but that's not gonna bother us. Let's see if our death trap is closed. Yes, it is. So we'll take the Dreklet eggs. They'll take a while to hatch, and we're not gonna get them soon. We're not gonna be ranching them anytime soon. Let's get another blueprint. I don't know if I have those, but it doesn't matter. Poor Frankie. I want to get rid of this water, but not sure how. I'll just dig this area out and have these pools drop down to this one. Stress is starting to go up because everyone is doing job outside without any proper protection. The gas geyser is dormant now, so by the time we start using it, hopefully it will get active again. Some of these agent specimens, we don't need those anytime soon. We don't need them for now, I should say. Let's enclose this area. Basically, by building box here, we are forcing the gas into a small area, and then the last block will simply delete the gas, because the gas can go through the liquids, and we have a clean. Once we dig this out, it will be a vacuum, so we can get in here and all will remain natural gas. I should build them a mass hole, maybe right here. Actually, if I make it down here, it will be larger. Oh, actually, yeah, let's build one over here. We got another pot. We'll take the water because supply is getting low. We'll actually move it here and then unbottle it. Let's see. So we need the core. Let's put the purple one. And we'll actually build a door here so you can tell which dupes not to go out, because we don't want Ren to continue go out. He's so stressed out. So Ren doesn't go out for now. So we'll have enough room for 15 duplicates in here. We need the power pot, the flower pot, because we need a decor item in here to make it to the appropriate room. We need this. And we now have a great hall. That will additionally boost morale. Okay, so we're finished here. Tomorrow they'll be able to get inside. And we can dig this area here and make it into one giant pool of polluted water. Combine all of these pools together and up here maybe build some natural gas generators. We need to research those, I believe. Yeah, we didn't research them yet, so we'll do that as well. We'll make a pump in here, farther away from the gas geyser, because it will get too hot. this thing erupts at 150 degrees. And the good thing is it's next to the cold biome, and we have an abyss light breaking here, so that will keep things chill for a little while. We also need an atmos sensor. We don't want to drop the pressure in here too much. And we'll just continue. We'll make our pool down here. We'll actually do some ladder action. Let's say above 700, we can pump out. We got another pot, let's see. Gene is a really nice pilot. We don't need pilot right now, but we don't know when we're gonna get this good of a pilot again. So we'll take her. And since there will be no piloting for her to do, in the meantime, she will be a supplier. Let's distribute some skills. Pace has an access to training, so she will get some carrying improvement later on. Joshua is ready to do the critter ranching, so we can get the people upstairs for the farming. You can get your rocketry skill, get your hat, so we know you are our pilot, our future pilot. You're not gonna be getting into a shuttle anytime soon. Okay. Let's catch this guy and drop him off here. We also need the seeds, so let's find those. Let's see, we need this. We're just gonna move them up here. This one is moved already. Okay, let's move these ones. Those should be enough for now. How are we doing here? Hopefully you're not drowning. We definitely need more food, so let's build some more new wood farms. Someone place some nice stickers in here. Let's start planting. We'll open up this spot. Let's see if the people will cooperate and plant there. Come on, little guy. There's a system to how these guys work, based on how many plants there are nearby. But I'm not really good at using that. He planted it anyway. So let's dig this down. So as long as there are no other plants like this one, I don't know if they're close enough, he should be able to plant once every other tile. Someone is getting stressed out. Queen. Actually we can let Ren out and let's prohibit Queen from going out. Yeah, stay here. Okay, so I guess we'll wrap this episode here. We managed to get ahead of the food curve a little bit. We are still not out of the woods. We managed to insulate over our entire base. We're starting to do some farming of grapefruits. That will take a little bit until it's done. We have our toilets. We made ourselves a great hole. We made ourselves a grave because Frankie died, but you win some, you lose some. We'll have to find another digger. We're starting to get towards the natural gas usage. There's a lot of building and digging to be done here before this area is ready. But I don't think they'll have anything else to do for now. And that's what we'll be doing in the next episode. Try to get some natural gas action. And some grapefruit production. Thank you all for watching and please subscribe and I'll see you in the next episode.